Well, guys, Saturday afternoon, yesterday was cold, so I didn't do anything. Besides, went truck shopping with my buddy. So, saw those new truck prices and definitely made me feel good. I still have my '05. So, but, um, fence is starting to tighten in. It was cool yesterday, cool this morning. I picked up sticks this morning, and buddy came and got the round baler out of here. So all I'm really planning on doing is want to get the baler together. I got slide down a little bit, but I got this piece in, boil it in hot water, popped it in. The other ones are fine. I keep forgetting to get this rail put in place, but I got thinking since it only helps guide it. I mean, it's not like the track where it's actually running on it. It kind of just bumps along it pretty good. So I don't know. With what we got, yeah, I just got that, but not a big deal. I just gotta stop over there and have a guy tap it out. As you can hear, it's loud. It's windy, really windy. We got a storm system coming in. I want to get T-post put in there. Probably not on the road. It's been windy yesterday and today, so. And tomorrow it's saying high of 48, so it's cold. But, keep forgetting about the cylinder on the 190. I'll get that done, and then that should be good. Then we'll go from there, so stay tuned. Well, guys, it's Sunday. Yesterday, about half an hour after I had done taking that video, got the forks in, got all the bearings on. Looking, I know I had a washer on this cotter pin or cotter key. So, but about half an hour, I had that open, and all of a sudden the wind picked up. It blew this all the way off. Started blowing shit out the door, so I shut that down. Checked the weather forecast, or checked the radar, and there wasn't any rain. I had a little bit of time, so I started this up. Well, first to check the hydraulic oil, see where that was at. And it a little low, so I topped it off. Got a 3-point up, but I started up, ran it for about 50 minutes. Turned the steering cylinder turned fine. So I don't know if I had some ice in the lines or what, but we're good to go now. So you can see there's no oil marks down below that. So obviously we're good on that front. So I don't know. I mean, it's good. I put that pallet for the 3-point to hold up so that I do have a leak on that. But for how slow of a leak it is, I'm not worried about it. But yeah, so that's one less issue. But yeah, I'm trying to find the washer that went on this, and the cotter key at least. I think I had a washer anyway. So if I can, I'll just put the nut on, tighten it down. And then later this week, I'm gonna go and get my steel, because I had talked to the guy who does my welding. He had said he wants me to buy it, so I'll get a flat piece of steel there. We'll get the rod that we need for this, our knuckle, and another flat piece on the end, and we'll figure out a way to make that turn. So, and then I'm also going to get that when I head out that way. So stay tuned. Yeah, it was sleeting this morning. It's cold, so and happy Mother's Day to anyone that watches. That's a mom. I called my mom. Wish her happy birthday. Or wish her happy Mother's Day. So, yeah, we'll get that done. Hopefully it doesn't rain again. There's been some sleet showers I've went through. I'd like to get some posts put in, so stay tuned. Well, guys, we're back. Well, that's showing up, but I think it's gonna rain again. So I got as much done as I could on the baler. I can flip that down actually. but with the lights coming in, I didn't find the washer for that here, so I just put the nut on, castle nut, cotter pin. Got that bolted down. That's all back in place, so I can flip this over. That's all I got to worry about is that guide in the front. Getting my extension made, which I'm going to pick up steel this week or next sometime this week. So then he'll come over, we can get that welded up. Yeah, and this will be done. Should hopefully be okay with this from now on. Yeah, and I got, because it's so windy out there, I got a T-post there, one straight back into gravel. That was a pain. Another one over there, and then it kind of runs. There's 2 trees here, and then there's 3 further out. Put it between those, and we got one here and one over there. So that'll be good for that poly. I can run that around, and then we can just slowly work at cleaning up the waterway. But we'll have the tractors ready to go. And with the way it is, working outside isn't really much of an option, or it kind of is, but you're dodging rain showers and all that. So if I don't get anything else done tomorrow, we'll see how it is tomorrow. If I don't, just thanks for watching, and remember to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Hey everybody, you can see behind me that brush pile is growing a little bit. I cleaned out behind the shed here, pulled some of that brush, and there's a couple that were coming in still. Cut those wider. With these cooler temps that they were calling for, I didn't know how effective that brush killer was going to work, so I'm going to wait until tomorrow or next day, because it's supposed to warm up in the next couple days at least. Looks like Thursday about 75, so finally getting those warm temps. And then about 4 days after that, looks like about 85, 90. So it's coming. Once that hits, grass is going to get growing. Like I said, there's enough moisture in the ground to last a little while, but I think we're supposed to get rained on a couple times. We didn't get more than half an inch after all the stuff that went through this weekend. So just enough to moisten the ground up, get it going. So, but like I said, that brush pile, and then behind me there, I walked around a bit, kind of planning out how I want to tackle that. A lot of it is kind of mangled together. I think if we just have a chain or a couple chains and have one big chain, we'll link them onto that. I think you could pull 3 or 4 out at one time. We could really clean that fast, or get a pickup truck and start cutting. So I know I'll put a couple people that want firewood. Some of that, just cut it and see what burns. If not, going on the pile. So it's going to be a nice summer project. I can slowly work it each weekend. Let the steers kind of clear it out, and then once you get towards that end, once we get them more cleaned out, there's a lot of just spindly trees that are coming in. But yeah, I could hit that with a brush hog, clear it out real good, make sure there's nothing in the way, and then just cut some laneways through there so we can get some grass growing at least and start rooting itself. So yeah, it turned out to be a nice day. Sorry I didn't get much done this weekend. I heard someone said it just sprinkled here about half a mile to the north. They were getting dumped on, and they got dumped on for about 15 minutes, but kind of missed us. A lot of these rainstorms I've mentioned have really dissipated and haven't done much. But hoping that next weekend, hoping to get that metal picked up like I mentioned. Maybe pull some equipment out, get the mower and rake out of here, get stuff resituated so I can get that baler out. Yeah, and then before we know it, first cut's going to be here and it'll be ready to roll. So thanks for watching, guys. See, I gained a couple new subs this past week. I just check about once every 2 weeks. I'm at 301 or 300, so I thank everybody for that. Yeah, if you like content, I understand. If you don't understand. I'm not big into the whole editing process and all that, but thank the loyal subscribers that have stuck with me for a long time, and all the new guys I'm meeting. So thanks for watching, and we'll see ya.